What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the MW2 video. Earlier today we got the brand new season 4 reloaded update, and you already know we get a brand new raid, a brand new guide. I just wanted to make like a short little video and show you guys the easiest way to get through the raid with your squad and unlock all these different free rewards. Stay tuned. Later on the video we'll go over all the different rewards and stuff like that. If you haven't already, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's go ahead, hop in the raid, baby. The first step is a little interesting, and your screen might look like this. Basically, FARAH has like a bag on her head. Two people have to direct FARAH on how to get the bag off of her head, pretty much. This step is kind of crazy to be the first step in the raid. Basically, one person is going to be FARAH. There's two other people, Price and Alex. They're going to be up in these like jail cells, and pretty much you got to look on those screens and you'll be able to tell FARAH exactly where to go. As you guys can see, this is my view, but there's a laser. FARAH's over there. She can't see nothing, and pretty much you got to direct FARAH past this laser. So she's gonna come up and crouch on this box and then into the next room, and this next room has like some stairs and stuff like that. Again, you just want to direct FARAH up the stairs. Eventually she's gonna jump over this little ledge. So I know it sounds so complicated, trust me, I know how like weird it sounds, but it's really not that bad. If you have the means, you have your friends on Discord or something like that, sharing your screen and letting them see the camera actually does help a ton. And basically you're gonna have FARAH hop over, go up the stairs. Down this hallway, like right here, is actually where Alex and Price are in the jail cells, and pretty much you're gonna have FARAH walk up. I'm trying to show you guys, and eventually once FARAH walks over to the cage, you'll be able to take her bindings off, and the whatever's on her head, she can go over and press this button, grab a knife, and kill the guard, and then you're pretty much on your way. You just want to go out the way FARAH came in. You're gonna have to fight through some lasers and some traps and some enemies. Eventually you'll get to this super long hallway. Don't go down the middle because there's a ton of different trip wires and stuff like that, but it's pretty much all you're doing. You're not really doing anything too crazy. You're just moving through the hallway, killing enemies. Again, there's not really anything special you have to do right here but survive, and eventually you'll make it to this room with like all these different lasers. This is where like the first puzzle comes in, so make sure you pay attention. But once you do it like your first time, it's really not that bad. This first room, you want to hop on the left, go all around the left side of the room, and eventually you'll be able to climb like on the top of the room. You guys will see here in a second, but these little bars on the very top, you want to have all your teammates jump across these boxes, and eventually you'll all three be above this door. You want obviously let the laser get out of the way, and then you'll jump down and go inside the room. And now we go to the next laser room, which is even more complicated, but there's actually a way to make it a little bit easier. So I'll show you guys the path that I ran. I think when it was my like best time running through this, I ran so fast. Basically, you want to run up, let this first laser kind of get out of the way. You guys will see them kind of spread, and then run to the middle of the room. Once you make it to the middle of the room, there's two boxes you can kind of like crouch in between, and once you make it to these boxes, you want to wait for this laser to kind of move past you. Once it moves past you, you're pretty much clear to go to the other side of the room, and that's basically all you have to do. All three of your teammates need to make it over to this little door, and then the final laser room, the final laser puzzle, I guess you could say. I did it a little differently. You guys can do exactly what I do right here, and it actually makes it a lot easier. Some people don't have the parkour skills like this, so I do understand, but you can kind of jump across the entire top of the room, and you could pretty much ignore what's going on with the puzzle. So just keep that in mind. It makes it a little bit easier. After the final laser puzzle, you're gonna come in this room. It's got like a map on the wall. This is actually the Kim, the night vision goggle part of Koshi Complex. So if you've played Koshi before in DMZ, you might already know the layout of this room. It makes it even easier that it's not actually like dark in the room. So basically one person is going to stay behind in this room. There's going to be enemies and stuff like that. There's a valve on the wall that'll like cut off the fire so your teammates can move through the inside of the map. And pretty much you want to use this map. I'll go ahead and show you guys, but in the bottom left of the map, there's a skull and it moves around. That's actually the target that you want to kill. You're gonna have your two enemies kill. Pretty much the one guy in the room is going to direct the teammates on how to get there, and basically you're going to kill the high value target. I don't know exactly how long it takes us to kill them. By the way, all the other enemies in this area are juggernauts. There's only juggernauts around almost every corner. It's kind of crazy, but eventually you're going to kill the high value target. He's going to drop a key card, which you guys will see these like giant doors. One of them will be active. Again, the person watching the map is going to tell you guys which door is active, and it'll be the only door you can actually use the key on. And basically you're gonna go inside the room. There's gonna be a nuclear warhead on the wall. This is where you and your teammate have to run back to where you guys came from. The nuclear warhead does kill you, so make sure to drop it. You guys got to kind of like switch out as you're running through the room. And then you want to take the nuclear warhead inside this room. You want to deposit it in that box. Be careful, obviously there's soldiers spawning in and stuff. Just make sure you kill everything. There's an elevator right there to the right where a lot of soldiers spawn in, but it seems like they don't actually come out of the elevator, so it's like they're in the dark, you can't even see them. But pretty much throw a grenade in there, put the warhead inside the box. And then the finale, the Hadir boss fight. There are some spoilers in this, so for those of you that don't want to be spoiled, I wouldn't watch this part of the video. But basically you're gonna run outside, immediately grapple to the very top of the arena, and there's going to be 2 different floors of soldiers that you actually have to fight. The goal is to get all the way up to the 9th story. Then you're gonna go over to him, jump on top of the elevator, melee the chains, and then as it's falling, you got to jump onto a platform that's all around you. As the elevator's falling to the ground, there's a bunch of platforms you can actually jump off onto. So basically what we did, we sent 2 teammates on the elevator to actually melee the chains, and then I stayed on top and just kind of killed all the extra soldiers. It's just to make sure not everybody dies, and so you have to restart this entire section. And then it's like a bunch of juggernauts and stuff like that. A bunch of soldiers are gonna spawn in. Eventually you'll be able to go over to the elevator and pry open the doors. Just kind of showed like a little spoiler right there, but yeah, that's the raid, man. That's it. Like, that's the whole thing. It's really not too hard. I'm not gonna show the whole don't look at the cutscene, guys. And that's pretty much gonna do it, man. You can unlock all these different rewards for doing the raid. Obviously you do get a brand new FARAH skin, so let's go ahead and check that out. It's the brand new fighting spirit skin for FARAH, and I'm pretty sure it's just like the campaign outfit. I know she's worn this outfit throughout pretty much the entirety of every raid in this game, so it's pretty cool to unlock that for free. And also you can unlock other rewards just for doing the raid. There's a weapon charm, a calling card, and a loading screen. Then for completing on veteran, you unlock the projectile weapon camo, and yes, there's a secret camo called the tarnished camo. We're not sure exactly how to unlock it right now. Obviously throughout the day I'll have guides and stuff like that. We actually figured out how to do the classified Easter egg in the brand new raid. And if there's any like pointers or tips you guys might have for other people that I didn't really touch on in this guide, just let me know. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all soon for the Model for 2 video, man.